man should own a great suit. Now, many of you have probably never had the need for a suit, but chances are you're going to need one at some point, maybe for a job interview or to attend a wedding or an event, or because you're getting married and you want to look dope. Today, I'm going to give you all the lowdown on all the most important elements you need to know when buying your first suit. My name is Rij Eappean, and you're watching The Gentleman's Code. Number 1, the fabric. There are two things you need to look at when looking at your first suit fabric: breathability and fabric softness. The best bet for Indian weather would be wool, especially worsted wool, because it's a natural material, which means it breathes well and can be worn both in the heat of the day or in the cool of the night, and it's soft and wrinkle-free. 2, the color. There are certain colors that are appropriate for any occasion and some colors that just won't work for certain occasions. So to be broadly appropriate for most occasions, the ideal color for your first suit should be either charcoal gray or navy blue. These are the two most versatile colors and will form the foundation for your eventual suit collection. I would avoid stripes, checks, or bold prints for that first suit. Stick to solids. Number 3, the style. If you're looking for that one suit that will last you for years and one that you can wear to various occasions, as I mentioned earlier, then you probably want to go for a classic 2-button single-breasted jacket. This is by far the most versatile and popular of all styles because it looks good on most body types. Now, if you're very fit and in shape, you could go for the 3-button jacket as well, especially if you want something that looks more formal. This gives you a little more flexibility in how you wear it because you have the option to button the first and the second button, or just the second button, depending on how you like the look or the fit. The single button jacket is usually used on tuxedos, worn for more black or white tie affairs, not ideal for that first suit. Number 4, the fit. This is the single most important part of buying your first suit. First, the shoulder fit. The shoulder point of your suit jacket has to be perfectly aligned with your shoulder to give you the ideal shoulder fit, with no sagging or creasing at the shoulder, and to give you the ideal armhole and sleeve length. Next is the waist or the torso fit. When you button up your suit jacket, it should fit perfectly along your waistline. It's too tight if it pulls along your waist and has a crease line that looks like an X, and it's too loose if you can fit your whole fist or more in it. Number 5, the jacket length. The best way to determine the ideal length of your jacket is to stand with your hands straight by your side like this, and ideally the jacket should end at the beginning point of your thumb, right here. Anything over half an inch more than this is too long, and less than this is definitely too short for you. It's okay to go an inch or so more if you're a tall person, and an inch shorter if you're shorter than average. Number 6, the sleeve length. In order to get this right, you need to first wear a perfectly fitted formal shirt where the sleeve reaches your wrist without any creases on the shirt. Now, when you wear your suit jacket, the sleeve of the jacket should end about 1/4 of an inch above the shirt sleeve, exposing 1/4 of the shirt sleeve. This is the ideal length. Number 7, the collar. This is another place that a lot of people don't pay attention to. The jacket collar shouldn't stand out far from your neck or shouldn't have a fold at the back, which basically means it's too big or too small for you. Number 8, the lapel. There are 3 types of jacket lapels, and it's important that you know them because they're all used on different kinds of suits. Number 1, the notch lapel. This is the most common type of lapel used on most business suits, casual jackets, blazers, and sports coats. This is a no-brainer for your first suit, the totally safe first option. Number 2, the peak lapel, flashier and far more formal, and almost always used on double-breasted jackets and dinner jackets, and sometimes on single-breasted ones as well. I personally like a peak lapel on a 2-button single-breasted jacket because it gives that little extra drama, but that's just me. Probably best to avoid for your first suit. Number 3, the shawl lapel. This is usually used on tuxedos. Definitely not one you should even consider for your first suit unless you've scored an invite for the GQ Awards. Number 9, the pockets. There are 3 types of pockets usually used in suits. Flap pockets. You can't go wrong with this for your first suit. The jetted pocket. This is also a concealed pocket but with no flap. There's no reason it can't look good on your first suit as well. Now, the third is a patch pocket. This is a very casual style and used on sports jackets or blazers, definitely not for your first suit. Number 10, vents. The back of your jacket is as important as the front. For those who don't know, the vents are the slits at the back of your suit jackets or blazers designed to help in mobility when wearing it. There are two types of vent styles. The side vent. If you're in great shape, a well-tailored side-vented style will follow your form and fit amazingly. And it makes you look slimmer if you're on the heavier side. The center vent or the American vent. This is the most commonly available type of vent, especially if you're looking to buy off the rack because it's the cheapest to produce. With the center vent, the jacket tends to part slightly when your hands are in your pockets, sometimes exposing your butt. This honestly is my least favorite vent because it really doesn't complement too many body types. There is also the no vent or Italian jacket, which is usually used in tuxedos, but that's not for your first suit, so I'm not even gonna get into it. I would say if you have a choice, go for the side vents. It's your safest and more stylish bet. There you have it, guys. The ultimate list of things to keep in mind when buying your first suit. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to share it with your friends. This is Rij Eappean for the Gentleman's Code. I'll see you next week.